Zohran's doing a crazy new thing. Scavenger hunt. The game is afoot or a train or a bus. Post along the way with Z scavenger hunt. This man's out here making games out of like the mayoral race. It's crazy. He's making new metas now. He's gone above and beyond. Line for scavenger hunt stretches all around Union Square. Wow. If I knew this shit was popping off, I would have flown out specifically for this. I would have flown out specifically for this. I would have participated in this and I would have filmed the process. It would have been dope. God damn. It's incredible. This is the OG scavenger hunt video. Let's see.
Hello, my friends. I have to come clean. I have something to hide. Many things in fact.
The reason why he's okay, so for those of you who don't know, what's going on here, the reason why he has a bag of chips in his hands is because you keep saying you fly to New York City, I ain't seen you. Yeah, you would get mobbed by fans, no shot. I think it would be fun in and of itself. You are not as tapped in as you thought, huh? Yeah, that's true. I'm not. So the reason why he's holding a bag of potato chips is because last week an article came out exposing one of Mayor Eric Adams's boosters for trying to bribe a journalist with a bag of potato chips. The story is hilarious because it's very Eric Adams. And does anyone have a link to the article? Because I really need to show you some of the choice quotes from this article. A former top City Hall advisor and current campaign confidant to Mayor Eric Adams attempted to give money to a reporter from the city following a campaign event in Harlem Wednesday. Now, what's really funny about it is that she apparently walked up and had one of those like Chinese red letters. And I believe she's also Chinese, like the booster is Chinese. And if you have any Chinese relatives like I do, you know this already, or if you're Chinese yourself, red envelopes are big, okay? This like Chinese New Year, you get a red envelope, there's money in it, it's a whole process, okay? It's great. So she was doing that. She was using that meta to bribe a fucking journalist. But you can't just like give a real red envelope filled with cash. So she chose to dump it in a bag of potato chips. Former top City Hall advisor and current campaign confidant to Mayor Eric Adams attempted to give money to a reporter from the city following a campaign event in Harlem Wednesday. The failed payoff, a wad of cash in a red envelope stuffed inside an open bag of hers sour cream and onion ripple potato chips, was made by Winnie Greco, a longtime Adams ally who resigned last year from her position as the mayor's liaison to the Asian community after she was targeted in multiple investigations. She resurfaced recently as a consistent presence in his re-election campaign. On Wednesday, City Hall reporter Katie Honan spotted Greco near the announcement of the opening of Adams' new campaign office in Harlem. Greco later texted Honan after the event when she spotted her again and asked her to meet across the street from the campaign office next to a TD Bank. Greco and Honan walked to the Whole Foods next door. While inside the store, Greco handed Honan the open bag of chips with the top crumpled closed. Honan, thinking it was an offer of a light snack, told Greco more than once she could not accept the chips, but Greco insisted she keep them. The two parted ways. Before entering nearby subway station, Honan opened the bag and discovered a red envelope inside stuffed with cash, at least one $100 bill and several $20 bills. The reporter then called Greco and told her she could not accept the money and asked if she was still nearby so she could give it back. Greco said she'd left the area. Honan told her she had to take the money back, and Greco said they could meet at some point in Chinatown. The reporter then texted Greco, "I can't take this. When can I give it back to you?" She did not get a response. In an interview later Wednesday, the city asked Greco what her intention was in handing money to the reporter. This part is amazing. In response, she said she'd made a mistake and apologized over and over. "I make a mistake," she said. Okay, that's fucking rude, by the way. Like she's, the journalists here are kind of fucking up. Like you don't have to, you can correct the grammar, okay? You don't have to put the accent in there. That's wild. Anyway, she said, "I'm so sorry. It's a culture thing. I don't know. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad right now. I'm so sorry, honey." She then called the city back, advising that we call her attorney, Stephen Brill, and adding, "Can we forget about this? I try to be a good person. Please, please, please don't do in the news nothing about me." "I just wanted to be her friend," Greco added. "I just wanted to have one good friend. It's nothing." I just wanted one friend, dude. Why? Why? Everyone is no friends in the industry. Everyone is fake. Is this why people get weirded out when I hand them cash at the gym? This is cute type of corruption. We need more of this. This is why I love Eric Adams, because his orbiters, like the people that he has surrounded himself with, are exactly like Eric Adams from all different walks of life, from every type of background. Okay. They are so perfect. They are exactly like Eric Adams. This is the most Eric Adams style bribery scheme, because it's like $200. First of all, like it's not like it's just $200. Like that's not that's not exactly a big enough bribe to really to truly purchase a journalist, I suspect, right? Anyway, then her lawyer says, "I can see how this looks strange," Brill said, "but I assure you that Winnie's intent was purely innocent. In the Chinese culture, money is often given to others in a gesture of friendship and gratitude. Winnie is apologetic and embarrassed by any negative impression or confusion this may have caused." Amazing. It's just my culture. It's fine. It is pretty cool that like Eric Adams was doing such like low level corruption, because both what he got from the Turkish government in return and the Turkish government's demands were so minor. They were so low level. It's hilarious. Like he got free trips to Turkey and like better flight accommodations and like free hotels, or like rerouting trips through Turkey just so he could get like free trips. And in exchange for that, he got like the fire marshals to clear the Turkish embassy, even if it wasn't up to fire code. Both parties involved here are playing such a fucking silly ass game. Like it made me kind of fucked up as a Turkish American. You know what I mean? I was just like, damn, bro, Israel gets to do whatever the fuck it wants. Israel is making politicians do gymnastics on the meanwhile, Turkey's like, please, sir. Anyway, but that's the reason why he's holding up a bag of potato chips here.
Because we're doing a scavenger hunt. No. Actually, we are doing a scavenger hunt across New York City tomorrow, Sunday, August 24th, starting at 2 p.m. Here's how it'll work. You'll solve a series of clues all related to a very particular theme in New York City history, each of which will take you to the next location, all accessible by public transit. When you arrive at the location, look for a campaign volunteer who will mark off your card and give you a clue to the next location. At the first stop, you'll get this card. At the final stop, you'll find a special surprise, not a wad of cash. So make sure you go all the way to the end. But don't take too long. You need to get to the final location between 5:30 and 7 p.m. Stay tuned for the first clue in a video tomorrow morning. Figure out the location and meet us there at 2 p.m. on Sunday to get your card and start the hunt. I'll see you tomorrow with the first clue.
He's buying votes with fun and games. Yeah, this is incredible, dude. I mean, it's so smart. A great way to activate a lot of people. It's brilliant. What can I say? It's spectacular. It's brilliant. And you're getting so many free impressions out of this. But more importantly than all of the social media that comes out of this, you have like you create a sense of community. You get people outside. You get people working over the same goals. Like you get people working in the direction of the same goals. Like this is exactly the type of stuff that we need to do no matter what. Like it's not even like the fact that this is happening around a mayoral campaign is interesting, but it's amazing that this is getting people outside and getting people to like to work with one another in some way, like giving people busy work. It's public engagement. It's fantastic. I love it. No notes. It's awesome. A lot of Twitter shitlords are using Grok to give them the answers. Zohran should make that a rule. Yeah, I mean, people will try to mess it up, but ultimately, it's just it's not the destination; it's the journey. Okay, that's the whole point. The entire point of this is just like gamifying, organizing around a campaign. Yeah, it gets more people to take public transit, so his campaign can say ridership increased It's brilliant. Yeah. Public transit is a major focus for Zohran. It's what he's gotten. It's actually what he's made the most impact in when he was a state assembly member. So, and it's a key part of his, it's also a key part of his policies. He wants fast and free buses. So he wants people to like actually enjoy the public transit that exists. So, for that reason, he's getting people activated and he's getting people to take these buses.